Hey, it's Aszrielle, your sister from the same universe, mister. We are going to start right where we left off in the Ascended Master's teachings. So if you did not watch the first video, I highly recommend that you go and watch that one now. So the crystal cord that runs from your I Am presence through your Holy Christ self in the etheric plane, which heaven is higher in frequency, not higher in distance, and it enters into your physical self through your crown chakra. And although anchoring in your heart, it runs straight through your entire energy body, through your root chakra, which is where your omega aspect of God resides in your kundalini, connecting you to the Mother Earth. Every particle in the universe has a positive and a negative charge. Male and female energy, alpha and omega, just like a battery, just like your two brain hemispheres, is the duality that the yin-yang represents. So we are taught that all that is physical matter is omega energy, and all that is non-physical is alpha energy. Hence the Mother Earth, Father, Son, we are one. And when Jesus said Father, Son, is that misinterpretation or intentional manipulation? So something that I ponder, would that make Jupiter and other gas planets like an uncle or a brother, I wonder? So within your aura, your electronic magnetic field, your toroidal field, the threefold flame, the alpha aspect of God, is the singularity point of that field. We have at our waistline what is called the electronic belt. The circumference of the electronic belt is approximately 9 feet, and that is where we store all of our negative karma from all past embodiments. So as the threefold flame gets fed the energy by source, which is what makes your heart beat, you have the choice. How are you going to use that energy? Every moment, every situation, the choice is yours, free will style. Are you going to qualify that energy by being loving, compassionate, and forgiving, sending it back up to source where it gets stored in these spheres of light called the causal body, which is also where we store all of our past life mastered abilities and all perfected energies from every thought, word, and deed? Or are you going to misqualify that energy, sending it spiraling downward into the electronic belt, weighing you down, keeping you in the reincarnation cycle? It is also referred to as a cosmic clock. So just like a clock, it has 12 lines that represent situations that you need to master for your evolution. And as you encounter each line and as you deal with each circumstance, if it's dealt with misqualified energy, it goes back into the electronic belt, building momentum, smacking you in the face harder next time it comes around. And so that brings me to my point. To ascend, we must clean out our electronic belts. We must transmute the karma. So just as Christ is a title meaning anointed one, Buddha is a title meaning one who has transmuted 100% of their karma. Saint Germain, who is a teacher of love for the age of Aquarius, just as Jesus is a teacher of love for the age of Pisces. Quick side note, my favorite thing that I know our brother Jesus to have said, who is just a step higher on the ladder, is the things I do, ye shall do in greater. You see, he was not born a healer. His missing 12 years, he walked to Tibet and he came back a healer after he mastered his emotions. The cool thing about Saint Germain is because he walked the earth only 200 years ago, there is actual photographic evidence of him. And he has taught us that the violet flame transmutes karma. And he has made a deal with the lords of karma that those who use the violet flame are able to ascend with only 51% of their karma transmuted. And if the Ascended Master's teachings resonate with you, I have good news. You have already transmuted 10% on your own. See, the violet flame used to be common knowledge in the days of Atlantis, but that knowledge was misused and so they took it away. But it's time we bring it back. The golden age is upon us, but we must first create it, my fellow creator gods. See, the magic is just science that is not understood, and the teachings are very scientific, but for something to be considered a scientific fact, the results have to be repeatable. So go out there and prove it to yourself. Don't just believe it because they say so. We don't have belief systems, as beliefs are limiting. We have a knowing system. A great tool that you can use to experiment is called a vision board. And the more specific that you are in your request, the more the universe can deliver. So use detail. Focus on your board a few moments a day. And the best times of day to do that is when your brainwave is naturally in the frequency of theta. Happens twice a day, as you are falling asleep and as you are awakening. So for those who don't know about the brainwave frequencies, here is a quick lowdown. Although the first one, called gamma, is the fastest, it is actually a meditative state. It is the state of love and kindness. Next is beta, the day-to-day monkey mindset. Then alpha, survival mode. Next is theta, a state of hypnosis, also a deep meditative state, and that is why it is such a powerful manifesting state. The lowest brainwave frequency is called delta. It's the dream state. And if you are able to reach delta during meditation, Western science refers to it as the waking kundalini. So know your worth, for you are God, and be grateful for it as though you already have it, because you do. See, if you're grateful for something that's coming, tomorrow's always going to be a day away. The trick is to be grateful for it as though you already have it, and only then can the universe deliver it. So my view on what a parallel universe is the fork in the road is all your choices existing simultaneously, and the path that you walk down and the experience that you have is determined by the thought that you focus on. See, what was in the beginning is now and forever shall be, because God remembers the future, you see. Peace and love to all my sisters and my brothers from the same planet mother. I want to give a quick shout out to Patchman and Spirit Science, and even if you've seen the whole Spirit Science series, I want you to go back right now and watch episode 21, The Toroidal Field, because you will see it from a wider perspective. And if you have not watched Spirit Science, after watching episode 21, go back and watch it from the beginning. You won't regret it. Love you, Patchman. As out.